The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 377 of a daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Chapter 1 playing cards from Emilysleight52. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what you get. But before we start, these are still fully sealed, so we're going to have to crack that cellophane, and there happens to be a pull tab here. So we'll just grab that pull tab and crack them open. Now that that's off, now you can see it's in a glossy blue finish tuck box here, and you got that blue colorway, and then you got chapter 1 there, and you got a little ink bottle with a feather, and then you got that little fancy white border, so it's a white and blue colorway tuck box, and on one side it says write your own story, and the other side it has like little pages, because it's supposed to look like a book. So if I hold it this way, you can see on the top there, and a little bit on the bottom, it's supposed to be like a book, yeah, and then on the bottom got a little bit of those stripes, and then it says Chapter 1 at Emilysleight52, manufactured by the USPCC, the United States Playing Company, Erlanger, Kentucky, made in the USA. And then on the back, a little sneak peek of the back design. There was no seal, and there's that kind of book design on the top once again. Now, if we open it up on the tuck flap, you just kind of got that little wavy design, like the little wavy design that you see on the back of the back design there. And then on the inner tuck flap, just that glossy blue finish. Now, if we take the cards out of the box, on the inside of the tuck box, just plain white, nothing too crazy or fancy going on inside there. But now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first we'll start with that backside. So here we have a mirrored backside with the standard white border going around. It is a white and blue colorway. There, you got the big circle design there, and then that wavy design with the inside of it. Then you got a feather on each side, and then some squiggly like white lines around. Then you got the little thinner white border, and then you got the standard white border. And it is mirrored, so if you flip it over, same design in both directions. And for the cards you get with the deck. So here we start with the first Joker, just Joker there, in that black colorway. And then you got, now look at a bottle of ink, an ink bottle there. And it kind of spilled over, and it's revealing an 8 of clubs. So a little 8 of clubs reveal. And then you got another Joker, just Joker. Then you got the full Chapter 1 little ink bottle with the little feather pen there. Then you get that custom ace of spades there, a nice big solid spade there with a little feather inside and the little ink bottle there in the stem. And then the rest of the cards, they look pretty standard. Yep, pretty standard deck. And the court cards, Jack, Queen, King of spades. Fully standard, pretty much, except for that swap colors, so more of a blue and white kind of colorway there, with obviously the black outlines. And then there's a little bit of extra added to it. They all have a feather in their hands. And then you get to the diamonds, which are pretty standard, just a darker red colorway there, like almost like a burgundy kind of tone to it. And once again, the Jack, Queen, King of diamonds in that kind of blue and white colorway with the feathers in their hands. Same thing with the Jack, Queen, King of clubs, that blue and white colorway there. Kind of more of a reverse, with more white and blue, but still that blue and white color. And they still have the feathers, and the clubs are just standard clubs. And lastly, the hearts, Jack, Queen, King of hearts. Once again, that blue and white color with the feathers in their hands. And then you got the hearts, which are standard, just in that darker red colorway. And the last two cards in the deck, you got an extra you got an extra, not an extra, you got a double backer of that back sign. And then you got an extra, a joker there. So, let me go to the other two jokers real quick. So you have these two jokers, which are the two standard jokers, but then you got this extra one that's more like a gaff kind of joker. So you'd use these, and then use this also with it. So there you go, kind of get three jokers in the deck. Pretty nice. Well, now that we took a look at the card, time to test the handling. And these are made by the USPCC, so they will handle pretty fantastic. Probably the air cushion finish, so they'll be nice and smooth, but always nice to see how they handle. Well, the cards seem to be a little bit on the stiffer side, so it's a more thicker stock. They're still nice and smooth though. Just a little bit stiff. So when they're a little bit stiff, the cards tend to be a little bit slidey for the springs, like slippery. So they want to just like spring on your hands. So you gotta like, I'm trying to like not let them fly all over the place because they really want to do that. But they still spring pretty nice. Just have to break them in so they so they spring a little bit better. They're not terrible. Definitely not everyone can swing these straight out of the box. But not bad. Now we'll move on to the fans. Well, as you can see, they spread pretty evenly. You can see more pips and numbers. No real issues there. No perfect fan ability. Now on to the Pharaoh. Nice, smooth Pharaoh. Now that reverse Pharaoh. Now for the riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. Well, with this thicker stock, makes the cards riffle and bridge shuffle pretty nicely. No real issues with the riffle shuffles or bridge shuffles. Work pretty nicely every time. Now for a few little packet cuts. Well, not much to say about the packet cuts. They're pretty average packet cuts, nothing too crazy about them. Now move on to that one-handed cut, or surely a cut. Now time for the dribble. Well, pretty nice dribbles there, nice and smooth. It's almost a little bit hard to tell which way they dribble better, but I think they dribble a little bit better with the faces up. And now time for that spread fan. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, I'm gonna say, not a bad deck. Nothing like too crazy going on though. It's more of like a simplistic deck. You got that pretty like simplistic kind of design there. There's a white and blue colored back design there with that little circle design and a little bit of the square kind of squiggly lines there, and a few other little details there. Nothing like too crazy, but it's still a pretty nice back design there. And then you got pretty much fully custom face. Fully standard faces there. Pretty much like ace through 10 is pretty standard, except for obviously the ace of spades. And then you get the few extra custom cards like the jokers and extra cards. And the only real customized faces are the core cards where they're in that kind of red and the white and blue colorway there. and they're holding the feather. But other than that, not really too much going on, but not a bad deck. And they handle fantastic because they are USPCC air cushion finish, so they do handle fantastic. Definitely no issues there. So I guess, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. This has been day 377 of a daily deck review. This has been the Chapter 1 playing cards from, little focus in, from Emilysleight52. And I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!